Hello everyone, welcome to Voice It. Today we have with us Najeeb bin Haneef. He is the founder and CEO at Zaara Biotech, algae and seaweed biotechnology scientist, and he also calls himself the specialist in the product development sector in the FMCG domain. Hello sir, welcome to Voice It.
Yeah, thank you.
So I was constantly thinking about the first question that I was going to ask you. To start this conversation, first, I thought of what better than your childhood, your first steps. So, if you could go through or tell us or walk through the childhood and everything that you had gone through, why not start with that?
Yeah, actually, it doesn't came like an a pre-planned thing when we are working on this algae and CV technology. So accidentally, we are just when we are publishing our behind-the-scenes stories in the company profiles and all things. It's already mentioned like these projects and all things are coming just accidentally when we are studying the undergraduations on the biotechnology engineering. So this is not a pre-planned thing, and as a general category, as a general student, when he is completed +2 and going to repeat for these entrance and medical examinations, and he doesn't got any medical when we are just a lazy man and got this opportunity in this Kerala entrance, like in this biotechnology in self-financing college, and go there and exploring the more opportunities in these life science fields, and he's very like-minded to the life science field when he's choose the medical science field as well. So relating to this engineering field, he choose this biotechnology, and let's go there and just identify the opportunities, and he suddenly got something and accidentally come to a product line, and very interesting factors like no one is working on these algae and CV technology as a consumer products. So we choose some of the classmates, and we start the projects and thinking about some extraordinary things, and even the faculties and mentors as well. In the initial stage, they don't have any idea about what exactly we are doing. So after come because when we are thinking about a BSc zoology or a BSc botany or a biotechnology, it's just like BTech or MTech or PhD and so and so and so, and any R&D institute, and no entrepreneurship opportunities that doesn't come from this an opportunity from a consumer category. And moreover, when we think about, because even our professors as well, there are a lot of research papers and a lot of inventions they are doing in the research lab. It doesn't come to the commercial market, and it doesn't help us common man and the common industry as well. So when we are just channelizing our thing to an ordinary pathway from this BTech, MTech, PhD, these category, and we are diverting our educational or career journey to this after BTech, we are coming to the next decade, like technology and how we can help the people. Like മലയാളത്തിൽ പറയുകയാണെങ്കിൽ നാട്ടുകാർക്ക് ഗുണമുള്ള രീതിയിൽ എങ്ങനെയാണ് ടെക്നോളജിയെ കൊണ്ടുവരേണ്ടത്. So these activity we are doing, and this is not a pre-planned journey. Exactly when just like a engineering student, when he's coming without getting any medical entrance, he's just joining on this this biotech field and exploring some opportunities, and accidentally it comes. But moreover, when in my journey as well, in the +2 as well, we are just in the life. I'm very interested in the life science field, so I'm just working on this some neem extracts in AIDS treatment in 2014 when I was in a +2, and the Shastra Mela and the science fair as well. We are participated and we got some of the prizes and all things. So, moreover, I'm ambitious about an scientist, and hopefully I reached here. Even when I choose in the medical field as well, other than the clinics, I need to more research on these disease occupied systems, and even a lot of opportunities when the scientific areas. So, hopefully it reached to the end like as a passion when we are just working on as a scientist in this Zara Biotech.
So, while you were speaking, I noticed one to two particular things. One was opportunity, and the other was creating a solution. So, opportunity like for Zara Biotech or Be Light, first, you had mentioned in interviews that it started as a design project, right? in
Yeah.
your second semester.
Yes. Yes.
So if you actually think about it, then you know everyone gets those opportunities. Like the whole class or the whole batch of students get those opportunities. But sometimes, even I have seen it in my class that people often create those solutions for the problems that don't exist. I may create a solution, but the world does not need it, and they blame themselves for it. So, how did you crack the code for creating that particular solution, and the world would need it, people would buy it? So, how did you crack the code for the same?
So that is a major impact where our team, or even our students, even if the people who are like listening this interview, even they are in graduation or undergraduation or post graduation degrees, if they are doing a project, we need economic and social feasibility. So these two factors are the most important where our college project doesn't come to the market. So when we are started these projects, we are, when the innovation is just like a journey, when we start a single project and it end with the cookies. So we start from the photobioreactor and end with cookies. So how it's coming? So this is the economic and social feasibilities of the product, and we need a purpose. Exactly, we need a purpose like when we are doing a project, who is the end customer, who is our target audience, and how they are benefited with these technologies or these benefited. So the focus of developing a new technology, or if you're focusing on developing a new invention, other than inventions, innovations, these algae and CV technologies not invented myself. So already in here. So we are just putting to a photobioreactor. It is an artificial tree. When we are putting to a cookies, it's a superfood. And when it is just genetically modified and it's coming to a cyanobacteria enabled system, it provide an aviation fuel system. And when just putting to the poultry feed, it is the poultry chicken will be a high antioxidant content chicken. So this is the innovations. So connecting multidisciplinary perspectives. So this is the major impact when our new students who are currently doing these undergraduations or post graduations, they need to think about multidisciplinary perspective of innovations. So for example, when mycelium is just like a coon. So mycelium is generally currently we are using as an edible food product which is just consuming daily. So currently in Japan and Korea, they are manufacturing bricks and tiles based on this mycelium. Mycelium is the world most adhering capability natural organism is mycelium. Mycelium. So based on this mycelium, they are manufacturing bricks and tiles, and currently we are eating. Still we are eating with mycelium. So this is a major problem connecting, like biotechnology and civil engineering are connecting, and they are innovating a new product. So these the way connecting multidisciplinary perspectives of innovations and create a new product. So the product must keep up with economic and social feasibility. We need to identify the target audience. We need to identify the all things. For example, if the Be Light is the brand cookies, when we are launched here, current market status, we are selling our products in 140 rupees in Indian market. So, but the initial stage when we had launched our product in 2019, when we are in the 5 year, no, 3rd year. So on that time, the cost is 320 rupees. So we reduced our cost within 3 years with our production capacity, the oleum factory and all things. On the same time, we are selling our products in US and UK with the cost of 2,800 rupees for the same package, same cookies with 140 rupees when we are selling in India. So that is it. Find out the target audience, customize for them, and develop the product. For example, when we are launched in Japanese market. So this is a not flavor. We are not replicating the Indian cookies to this Japanese market. So we are studying the Japanese market based on the geolocation. What are the nutritional requirements? What are the sensory evaluations? What they exactly looking? We study the market research. We study the competitive analysis. We study the market analysis. Based on that, we design the product. And if the product looks like a Japanese, even the packaging as well. We study the packaging criteria, and based on that, we are not replicating our Indian product directly to the Japan. We are studying the market research, we are studying the consumer behavior, and we are developing the products. On the same way, if you are developing any technology, any field like electronics or communication or electrical, any field when we are working on this technologies, because IEEE is basically working on the tech field and all things. So basically, when we are doing these things, you need to find out the target audience and develop based on the economic and social feasibility. When I repeat the 2 times, 3 times about this economic and social feasibility, that is a major point where our project is doesn't come to the market. We need exact idea about who is our target audience and find out. And exactly when we are doing a final year project or a third year, second year projects, so that project is our major career breakthrough, because through that only, because actually, who will you give the job opportunities? The unemployment rate in Kerala, you know, how much even the LD clerk exams, the PhD graduates are applying for the LD clerk exams. So this is the current status of unemployment. Even our company, A category, B category, C category employees are there. When we are interviewing, they are just coming for they don't have any knowledge other than that CGPA. So based on the CGPA, how we are choose this candidate? They have any extraordinary ideas, or they are, doesn't do. The campuses are the major opportunity to explore the career system. So they don't have any experience, any research experience or anything else from this campus duration of the 4 years of the course. So how we choose them? So we have the career opportunity, we have the employment, we have the the job opportunities lot in the Zara Biotech, but we doesn't get any exact candidate. So that's why in 2022, we start a project called Zara Product School. We are providing training programs for the students to develop their products to the market sale and choose the best one, and they just hire directly. So that is why we start a new project called Zara Product School. So this is the current status of in the Indian scenario of the is engineering as well as in this degree sector, because they need to keep up the same pattern like BSc, MSc, PhD, blah 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 blah, or MPhil like that, or BTech, MTech. So there will be a transition. Like if we are currently in India, the parents are investing to them to develop a technology within the 4 years and they get a startup system, or else you can sell to another companies, and that solution must solve a major problem in the city. So this is the way we need to develop a lot of products. There is a simple thing. In 3 months back in Cochin, there is a fire accident occupied in the Brahmapuram. So that category is nearby the info park. It's 2 to 3 kilometers from the info park. So what is it looks like an info park? Info park at the same time, more than 25,000 people are working there. So that is the capacity of an info park. So on the same time, these fire accident occupied more, the dioxin like potential chemicals are just spread on the atmosphere. So dioxin chemicals, these are the sleep selling chemicals which is transfer from mother to fetus. So these potential errors from the system is all responsible of these environmental engineers in the country. So we need to solve our problems other than looking the monetary benefits as well, because we need to transfer our academic knowledge, because these are the investment. The country is investing. And moreover, like you, as you said, how you are successful, because it is not based on my talent. It is based on the educational institution where I studied at. It's based on my parents have income. It's based on I have house and I have electricity to study, and this all based on the system provide me the opportunity, and this no, it's not all based on myself, it's all based on the system. So that's why we need the reservation and all things, right? So why the Indian government is putting the reservations for the OBC, SC, ST and all things. So if I got a 90 marks in 100 out of 90, my nearby student get only 50 marks. It's not based on the level of IQ. It's based on if I have electricity in my home, but he doesn't have. So if the system provide these much opportunities to you, so we need to return back to the system. So this is a mission where exactly the new students looking to develop a new technologies other than IITs or NITs. The Zara Biotech doesn't come from an NIT or IIT. It doesn't. It comes only from a self-financing college in the rural village of Thrissur. So like that, we need to explore a lot of opportunities from the campus itself. So this is the way we are fortunate to develop the new technologies. As especially currently itself is a multinational company. We introduce like a student startup.
Okay, you had mentioned about developing the product, right? So, taking a little back, in college, in that time or in this time also, algae or eating algae is not, a mainstream kind of a thing. So, how did this idea come up to you, and were there any difficulties while, developing it, or any negative thoughts, or not negative, but other thoughts, will people buy it, or how am I going to sell it, etc. If you could take us through that.
Yeah, sure. So basically, when we are developing as a second year student team is developing a cookies from algae and CV technology, who will eat this product? Even myself, we are very struggling to eat that product because as a technology person, we are very aware about these types of algae will be okay right there. So we need authenticity. So we need the proof like that these product will be okay. So as a student in the college itself, there is a lot of like limitations when we are doing the research facilities because a lot of machines are not there. So lot of facilities are there. So these opportunities we need as the state government as well as the central government. There are the CSIR Institute, Council of Science. There are a lot of institutes are there. So we go to the Central Institute of Fisheries and Technology. That is the institute where India's top ranked research, marine research is occupied in Cochin. So we go there and the principal of our college provide a letter like that. So these are the students who are working on this algae and CV technology, and we need to provide these facilities to these students to develop this product to the director CIFT Cochin, Government of India. So we go for this letter and the director surprised as a student startup is coming for a product. They provide all facilities and give the mentors as a PhD scientist. So based on that, we develop our products with the 6 to 8 months of time. Even how we go there? Second Saturday, Sundays, we go take leave from Thrissur to Cochin, and they open the facility for us. So through I obviously said previous time, these achievements is doesn't make ourselves. It's all supported by the system. So that's why the CIFT provide the all facilities, and with the 6 to 8 months we develop the product based, and it create an authenticity. And under the biscuit package, there will be Government of India. This cookies is manufactured based on the technical guidance of ICAR, CIFT, Government of India. So this is the authenticity. So based on that authenticity, if we present to a consumer will see the all things blah 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 about the nutritional profiles of the biscuit. It doesn't come to the market. So it doesn't come to the belief trust. So lastly, he will find out, oh, it's a Government of India product. Okay. So he will pay that. So we need to create the authenticity. As a student startup, we don't have any that much clinical trials to do that much funding. So as a student, the CSIR Institute provides all facilities as a free of cost. As a free of cost. This is the value of our college ID card. So we need to identify the value of a college ID card. It doesn't come to the like taking the books from the library, not itself. So we have a lot of opportunities in India to in the research, in the product development, even the Fab Lab, T-Works. T-Works is India's largest prototype facility in Telangana. So these types of facilities we need to utilize and develop a lot of products, commercial products with zero investment. So this is the capability of a student to do these opportunities. And second thing, positioning. When as an engineering college, we have a lot of tech fest. Lot of tech fest. NIT is providing Raga, Tattva, tech festers and all lot of tech fest. We go there, presented our products. So when we are presenting our products in the first program in Conchora as a TKM College of Engineering Technology in Kollam, when we do the presentation, so in previous presentations of a tech products, mechanical products, software products, they have the written questions are coming from the judges and all things. When we are presented, everyone is clapping. When we thought that, oh, first prize, we have first prize, and after that we got nothing. So when we discuss with the judges of a mechanical HOD, so he told me like that. If you are presenting about algae CV technology, if you are presenting about the cookies and all things, as a mechanical HOD, I don't have anything. No, I don't know about that. So how I can evaluate? So position your product to the exact target audience. So of that event itself, we stop participating these technical events. We go there and participate biotech related. If the audience is related to our sector, we only go there. So based on this, in the SRM University, they are providing a best, we got a best innovative product award from the SRM University in 2019 when we presented in the bioengineering department in our product. So product positioning is an important factor when we, for example, another example I will talk about, like even 2023, in Kerala Startup Mission is conducted a program called Climathon. Climathon is a program where EY is funded for them to develop potential technologies, potential systems for climatic change and all things. When we are presented our new technology, cyanobacteria enabled aviation fuel, in this Kerala startup mission, Climathon program, we got nothing. We got nothing. That means we got any prize. On that same project, United States of America, like University of California and as well as International Genetic Agency Delhi is funded for us about a 75 lakhs rupees to develop these products. So how it is to be validated? It's all based on the judges. It's all based on how they are connected to this sector, how these judges as well as the audience exactly looking forward, how they are connected to systems. So these are the examples where we are thinking, and if the students are already hearing these conversations, you must keep up. If your technology is ready, you can go there and position your product on based on who is your target audience, and if the audience must have the vision as you have.
So you had mentioned about team culture and all of those things. So creating a team with your colleagues and all of those things. So we have seen generally in organizations that when because as students we are taught just one thing, do one thing, do everything book wise. So how does the concept of innovation and how do you foster innovation in your organization in Zara Biotech?
So basically, when we are like segregating our team, everyone have a specific capacity to do some special things. So when the company have a accurate system of like even the administration as well as even the product development R&D sector and also, so people who are very interested in the research and development sector, if they are working on a single project, they can easily join our projects as well. But moreover, if we are looking like when a fresher is joining to a startup company or any company, his intention like jumping to other. These intention based that candidates we are not entertaining. We are entertaining candidates who have the capacity to do more in our company, and based on that monetary benefit, we will provide maximum. And as a grow together, so we always focus on together we grow like factors when they are putting their potential knowledge to these projects, and based on we have the senior scientist team, so they will guide them to develop these products. And when they are working out from the company other than the higher studies, we will not encourage that category of sectors where like even someone who is just coming for the jumping, so it doesn't keep up exact knowledge, because we are providing the like even in the college the faculty development training program, like we are providing the employment training programs, and as a knowledge get like getting back to this next level to next level to next level, and we are providing a lot of opportunities to them. And uh, as they look forward their career opportunities, when they started the Zara Biotech career and the end, they will, based on their passion, they can diverge to even R&D to the sales or sales to purchase. We doesn't keep up that like sectors as well. So like that we can we will be very transparent with this our team. and it's all start from the college itself. So itself, because we our classmates are supporting even the packaging cookies and all things. They are providing a lot to this startup ecosystem. And today itself, I was saying that this growth of the Zara Biotech is only by these classmates and batchmates of 2016-20 batch of Sahadev College of Engineering Technology, because even the hostels are our R&D labs. Hostels in the even the hostel number 304, these are the room where they have completely algal reactors, and my roommates are very take a small space for their sleep as well. So that much R&D facilities are provided by the Sandom Hostel in Sahadev. So this is the based on the limitations, we will grow to $1 million company. And I'm just sharing like an experience, like my final year project. We are grow chicken, broiler chicken in the college. As a hunter chicken, we grow the college inside the college. The college provides all facilities. Today we got Zara Biotech Poultry and Meat Private Limited, a new segment of company with a 25 crore investment. And obviously in the next December, coming December, this product will be like launching on Calicut and Cochin. So this is the way we are formulating our technologies. So how a company will doing these multidisciplinary perspectives. So everyone, even the every investor is always talk about how you are doing these all things, how you technologies all things. It's all coming from the college. My second year project, third year project, fourth year project, and these all projects are coming to the commercial products. So this is the way it's all based on, but we are doesn't keep up our core field. Our core is algae and CV technology. Based on that, we are making cosmetics products, we are making food products, we are making poultry feed and fish, fresh chicken, fresh egg. We are researching on bioreactor designs for the sustainable rooms in infrastructure development, and we are working on the seaweed, on development of like in cyanobacteria enabled aviation fuel under collaboration with University of California. So these all things, we are dividing lot of things based on a single core of algae and CV technology. So that much potential it's have. So this is the way the company is forecasting its mission as a 20 to 10 after 10 years. As an FMCG market, we have a stand as a Light under the brand. And in this cosmetic and skincare brand, we have Orgo Rigoto brand. And we have fresh chicken and poultry and meat industry, we have a specific brand. So based on this brand, we will keep as a mission like a sustainable environment in the food, energy, and shelter. So this is the impact and mission of Zara Biotech.
It is actually surprising to know, algae or biotech has so many, vast uses and everything in our day-to-day life which is not actually explored, right? So, just wanted to know, was there any point when you were also surprised while researching or in your journey itself when you thought, oh my God, even this is also possible with algae? I didn't know that. Or a moment when algae surprised you.
Yeah, sure. Because even talk about no from scratch, when we talk about the cyanobacteria enabled aviation fuel for Airbus and Boeing, when we are discussing the Delhi under the International Genetic Engineering Institute. So when the presentation, we thought about as a small modification on the base pairs of the cyanobacteria, they can manufacture double chain hydrocarbons. So single cyanobacteria can produce a single chain hydrocarbons, but when it is poured into these tanks of the aviation industry or aviation flights or even the aircrafts, when it go for the 30,000 feet, it will be like frozen. So just changing the base pairs, genetically modifying, we can get the double chain hydrocarbons, and these hydrocarbons is provide a perfect system of this aviation industry. And second thing is current biofuels. Current biofuels are very mitigate to change the engine system of the aircraft. So the aircraft companies that doesn't cope up with this biofuel because they need to change the engine. So when we are developing a technology that cop up, both manufacturer is okay with that, on the same time the industry is okay with that on the same technology, because our fuel, because obviously we are planning to launch in 2027. So our fuel must cope up with these technology. It does just port the same engine where these fossil fuel currently use, and they can cope up with the complete sustainability. When these researches and these presentation, when I saw on this Delhi, because I was surprised like how an algae, a single cell protein or single cell microalgae can do these all things. So that much potential it have. This bacteria, a biotechnology or a genetic engineering sector, the living organism. When we cope up with because for example, when the doctors are saying about the anatomy of a human body, it's very amazing and lot of things to be explored more. On the same time, when we look forward to a bacteria or a life science single cells, we need to explore, we just explore a 0.001% till now. So when we go for these microorganisms or microalgae and fungus is the most obvious one. All things, we have a lot of opportunities to develop a lot of things, especially in the why Zara Biotech is doing the infrastructure and the bioarchitecture design. So this is a major question when I got from the US. So why a biotech company is going to infrastructure development, a construction company? So why you are doing? So we are focusing a self-sustained rooms. In 2025, it is a first product. A self-sustained room, a fire accident occupied in a room, the room tiles, how the tiles can solve that, how the ceiling can solve that, how the table can solve that, how the light and fan can solve that. On the same activity as an air, like in the airbag in the car can solve. A self-sustained room. So this is the concept of Zara Biotech, Bioarchitecture and Infrastructure Limited is working on the R&D projects of the tiles development, even the table and sustainable. It's all the idea is coming from biomimicking, from this stature, from this bacteria, how the cell wall is protected, how the cell wall is protected from the unfavorable conditions, spore formation. So these biomimicking technologies are coming with these us, and we are just transform them to the commercial product. So there are a lot of potential, and I just suggest even when I'm like facing biotech students or as well as in the botany, zoology, any students, even the MBA, any graduates, irrespective of because current system, if a person, irrespective of any disciplines, we can do anything based on this Google. If you ask anything, he will give any all data. So based on these data on things, if we develop a new technology, we have a lot of opportunities in the biotech field. Even the botany, zoology, any field, we have a lot of opportunity. But we need to change our path from this general academic system to a diverse to a multidisciplinary perspective of innovation.
Okay. So you had mentioned about the mechanical HOD telling you that if you come to me telling about algae, I won't understand anything. All those kind of things. And now the vision or you are having is that many disciplines should actually come together so that innovation is more you know open and it becomes better. So just a doubt regarding the same. So what do investors look at? How much do they look at making profit with this particular product, or how much does innovation matter to them? Because even now the fields are like literally separated from each other. So bringing them together and the mindset of investors, and how are all these things currently and how will it be going in future? Your
Yeah,
thoughts?
yeah. For the first question, as how a mechanical system how a mechanical engineer can contribute to Zara Biotech. For example, a mechanical system. So basically, when we are developing these bioreactors for the artificial trees, we have a mechanical engineering team, we have an AI artificial IoT system team, we have a biotech team, we have a bioprocessing team, and we have a product design AutoCAD team. So these all teams are come together to develop a single product. So when because how artificial intelligence helps in even biotechnology. When we go to the Boston University, they are sticking the plates when the bacteria is sticking. Currently, we are doing with our hands in the animal culturing. So they are doing with the robots. So how the technology channelized biotechnology and IT or software industry. And even the bioreactors, we are developing bioreactors which has sophisticated user interface. It's all based on the IoT and machine learning, and our software team is working on that. And connecting with these wires are the connecting the biotech reactor to the system. See, all system, even the cookies, how the cookies is manufacturing, it's all based on the mechanical engineer developed a specialized oven. That oven can reduce, because these types of algae are very temperature sensitive. When we making the cookies into 180 200 degrees Celsius, it is denaturated. So we can't claim as this is a single cell protein cookies. So we design a specialized oven which have reduced the temperature, increase the time. So a mechanical engineer contribution is there. So like that, when we develop a specific product, there is a lot of contributions from different parts. So these multidisciplinary perspective of innovations create a high potential products. First thing, current to the current scenario, current market potential. Second thing is how the investors looks like. Even there are two types of investors. First one is they look for the long-term goals, and second one is short-term goals. We need both. As a short-term goal, if you develop a product, for example, if you develop these cookies, if you develop a cookies, it already have a market, it have a balance sheet, it have a traction, it have a projection. So we pitched product, we need a 1.5 crore rupees, we will enhance the sales to the next level. So we put these types of pitching to that short-term investor. So they will provide, we will give the profit. At the same time, if we go for a R&D project, for an R&D project, for example, cyanobacteria project, we got a 75 crore lakh rupees from the University of Indo-US funding. How they are funding? This is a long-term goal. As 2027, we will launch that product. So we need to think about, for example, if you are pitching your product or your idea to someone, you need to find out who is that. What is that he's looking? So exactly based on that category, we need to talk about more, and we need to think about how we need to pitch our product to that target audience. It's all based on the marketing perspective, how to market our product company to this investor. If the investor is looking a short-term goal, we will pitch only the short-term product, not a long-term product. If the investor is looking a long-term product, we will only pitch the long-term projects. So that is a portfolio where we are working out.
Okay. So you had mentioned about Boston University getting funding from Indo-US. So just wanted to know one thing. How much is how much are Indian investors and overseas investor different from each other? One and other thing. How much is the expansion of the Zara? You know, how much is it easy or how much is it difficult for you to grow to the overseas countries as well?
So the investors in India as well as in overseas, in India as well, there is a long-term goal investors also there. So we need to find out who is our exactly audience and who is our exact investor access. So we need to pitch a lot of areas, lot of times open pitching platforms, and we obviously will find out who is our exact thing. Because in India as well, there are a lot of opportunities are coming in these funding schemes. Birak, Kerala Startup Mission also a lot of funding schemes, even organization funding schemes, and Birak there are a lot of funding schemes. When I see a lot of funding schemes, if you are applying it to it doesn't give you, because lot of people are applying for this. So when you are providing an opportunity, we need to apply, and end of the day you will get it. So this is the way we need to go for the funding scheme for the organizational structures. When we go for the angel investors, there are a lot of angel investors. They are looking for a long-term goal, short-term goal, because it's all based on the trust. The investor must focus on the trust, because when the Kerala Startup Mission is providing idea day monthly to 1 to 2 lakhs rupees. Even my college itself, in my alumni, as an alumni from the Saharvaya college itself, there are a lot of people got that fund. And what that status? Kerala state government as well as the Indian central government is funding lot to the students projects. And what is the exact status? So when I met an executive from the Kerala Startup Mission, he told me that When we provide a 2 lakhs rupees of funding, their final year project, they are working as a 6 to 8 months after completing this funding, they will go for the MTech or higher studies. So, what is the status of that product? The system is funding the 2 lakhs rupees are providing to develop that product and complete that product commercialized and to the market. They need to focus on that. The current students, they've got funding. This is just like an entertainment. Get funding, some working, and just go for the higher study. So this system is providing lot of opportunities. There doesn't go to the, it's all based on the purpose. For example, in India, 2022, 2 lakh 50,000 people who are just removed their Indian nationalities, this passport, Indian value of the passport. So they are just going to the abroad and settle there. They're getting PR. So we need to go to the overseas. We need to study there, return back to base. So this is our base. So, when we go for the Kutanad, there years back years, there are daily summer season, monsoon season, there will be these agriculture problems are there, bund breaking. Hectares of agricultural land will be broken. So how engineers are here, how civil engineers are here, how much they can solve that issue, right? So even if we go for the Boston University, when we find an agricultural facility, it's all completed controlled with artificial intelligence, machine learning, IoT technologies. When it's drawn technologies are there. We need to develop these technologies to our facilities, our land. So our techies are just go for higher salary, higher. We need to set up our career best, but on the same time, we need to put back to the society. I'm just repeating like that. If you are an engineer at a 4 years course, this is not all based on your thing, your talent. It's all based on the system. System provide all facilities for you to as an engineer. So we need to return back to base. So the students must need a mission and a vision how they can formulate to the next level. So that mission, even in 2020, 2020, we got an investment about 75 crore rupees from the UAE. They are not investing on our products. They are investing the founder's mission. Next 15 years, where will you be? How much products you will manufacture, how the impact on this brand to the society. So they are investing for that, not for this a single product. So the mission is a mandatory thing for every student projects as well as any projects. We need a mission and a vision. Next 10 years, where will be? So like that, we need to focus. So the investors will be more attracted to us.
Okay. So my final question, as we come to the end of this interview, just want to know, from your side, what advice would you give to young entrepreneurs or a younger version of yourself?
I just already shared the things because basically, when we are thinking about the capacity of ourselves and the capacity of how we are doing these all things, it's not all the talent you have, you gained. It's all based on the system provided. So you need to return back to base and provide maximum opportunities to the society and transfer your technology, your academic knowledge to the practical thing with economic and social feasibility. And you all, because for example, as 1,000 students, they all need to start a startup. They need to develop a technology or they need to work on their projects and transfer to this any ecosystem. Like they can sell their technology or idea or product to the other company as well. So like that, go there and develop, innovate in the campuses. Other than the campus, before you passing out, you have a lot of opportunities. You have very valuable ID card is there. Your college ID card is the major outbreak. Even the college itself, we will go for the 9 to 8 countries as a support from the Kerala Startup Mission. As a student startup, how we in 2 3 months back in June, we have presented our projects in the new Bloomberg conference in Morocco, Africa. As an entry to Africa, we are looking for entry of this is funded by Kerala Startup Mission. So we have a lot of opportunities as a student startup. Before passing out, you need to be an extraordinary. You need to work on your own disciplines and make it an extraordinary. And you need to focus on, if you are developing a project, you need to focus on the market analysis, the competitive advantages, the current products in the market, how our products will be differentiated, the novelty of the product. So that's why Zara Biotech has started this new journey of a Zara product school, providing these facilities, opportunities to develop the commercial viable products, not only to hire us, they need to get on start like a 2 months courses like in the food products, cosmetics, even FMCG, agriculture, informatics. It's all based on the biotech field because we are only specialized in biotech field. So we train them to develop their own products into the 2 months of online courses. They have their own branded product. So like that, economic based on this economic and social feasibility, we are tend to start this course because of the lack of knowledge of skills of the people who are coming for us to hire. So this is the current scenario. So you can utilize maximum. I'm just repeating again and again, like you can maximum utilize the campus life to productive, and you can transfer your technology to a consumer good products.
Najeeb Haneef sir, thank you for coming to Voice It and thank you
Yeah,
for giving us your time. I hope the all the entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs who are listening to this will benefit from it. Thank
yeah.
you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much.